All right, good evening. Today in our workshop, we're going to be discussing uh, oral health, specifically when it comes to children and how we as educators and as healthcare professionals, they can help improve and better overcome obstacles that might come in ways of children. So, but first, let's take a quick survey. You take out your clickers and choose. It's kind of fun. So how much should we pay the tooth fairy? It's uh, sometimes when children lose their teeth, should we do 25 cents, 25, 75 cents? C, 75 cents to $5 and $5 plus. All right. So brushing teeth twice a day keeps the bugs away. That's what we want to focus on, and that's the main point. The reason why is that it's estimated over half of the children in the US that are under the age of 11 have tooth decay. So it's important that we remember that when we're teaching the youth and these children that they need to focus on keeping their teeth clean. And sometimes we might think that, oh, it's just a little bit of tooth decay. That tooth is going to fall out over time. They're children, let's just let it go. What brought this into light is the story that we found recently. A boy in Maryland had passed away just due to a dental cavity. So that cavity turned into an infection that reached the brain. So it's a sobering thought that this boy's life could have been saved um, and very easily prevented. I think they estimate the cost would have been $80 to have that cavity filled. So if we can go back to this point of just brushing twice a day, 2 minutes a day, we can help those sugar bugs stay away from those teeth. So let's have a quick discussion. What seems to be the struggle when for children to have their to go in and brush their teeth every day? I'm estimating this will take about 2 minutes as a discussion. So I know it says in the presentation to have 7 minutes. So I don't know what to do right here. If we should just wait for 2 minutes or discuss, because I guess we're having a discussion about how long this should last. Because in the workshop, it's supposed to be 7 minutes, right? So, um, let's move on. So there are different methods to talk about that should be touched on when you're teaching these children, just to make sure that, or teaching, I guess probably better to teach the adults this, that they should get their toothbrushes should be soft, soft bristles, because the gums, it can erode away and expose the tooth, which the tooth is more sensitive and it is more likely to have decay in it because it doesn't have that enamel. And one way to get up in those crevices is to use a circular motion and to light pressure. And that should be focused on with children also, is to make sure that they're not pushing too hard because that can further erode the gum line. And it is shown that electric toothbrush is more effective. So it's a little bit more costly, and it's more important that these kids are brushing their teeth more than the light pressure, the circular motion, soft bristles. Those are important to keep in mind, but the biggest thing is to get in the habit of brushing their teeth. So the facts, it is estimated that almost half children from age 2 to 11 will develop tooth decay. That, like we had talked about earlier, their primary teeth, so those are the ones that will fall out. And the ADA recommends that children should brush their teeth twice a day, both morning and at night. So that's all I presented for right now. I'll add more when we get a little bit more time, but have a great night.